Basics of antenna. Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss how does an antenna pick up a signal, what is the current path for the signal transmission or reception, and how are the signal from antenna amplified. An antenna is a transducer which convert electric signal into electromagnetic waves and vice versa. Depending upon the type of fields being detected, antenna comes in different shape and size. For example, antenna designed to pick up an electric field is made up with rod and plates, whereas the antenna designed to pick up magnetic field are made up of loop of wires. It works on the principle that when a charge is accelerated or decelerated by using a time-varying source, a space-varying electric field is produced. As per Maxwell equation for time-varying fields, this space-varying electric field produces a time-varying magnetic field. Thus, an electric field and magnetic field produced are perpendicular to each other and also perpendicular to the direction of propagation. For example, in case of a dipole antenna, which is an electric field antenna, the charge on each part of antenna produces a field into space between the two halves of the antenna. A current is required to charge the dipole rods, and for the radiation, this current in each part of antenna flows in the same direction. This charging current applied to the antenna produces a magnetic field that circulate around the conducting rod as per right hand thumb rule. This circulation of magnetic field results in inductance effect in an antenna, and the circulation of charge result in the capacitive effect in an antenna. Hence, an antenna can be called as a reactive device. At the receiving antenna, the antenna convert the transverse electromagnetic waves into an electric signal by using reciprocity. That is, at the receiving antenna, EM waves passing over the antenna induces a small voltage. Thus, an antenna becomes a signal source for the receiver input. The reactive component of antenna stores energy in electric and magnetic fields surrounding the antenna. Hence, reactive power is exchanged back and forth between the supply and the reactive component of antenna. In an antenna, the electric field and the magnetic field are 90 degrees out of phase if the resistance is neglected. But in an electric circuit, the real power is delivered only when the load has real component to its impedance. That causes a component of current and voltage to be in phase. As antenna has some small resistance, so there is a component of real power delivered that is dissipated in the antenna. The reactive portion of impedance exists predominantly in the near field. The real portion of impedance is called radiation resistance. It exists at a large distance from the antenna in the far field. Antennas are connected to the transmitter or receiver through transmission lines. As the antenna receiver receives very small signals, therefore it is often necessary to use an amplifier to increase the signal to noise ratio. To reduce this noise level and amplify the signal amplifiers and boosters are used. For more detail, visit our website easyelectronics.co.in.